Now's the time of year where we're dealing with heat stress. It's been really hot out lately. Yesterday was 38 degrees Celsius. That's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's been crazy. So I'm gonna take you guys on a little tour of my plots today. Kind of doing this for myself as well to kind of see how things are doing. I've tweaked some things with irrigation, and I'm gonna kind of talk about that as we go and check on the plots. This plot you saw yesterday, as we changed it to overhead, it's been already doing incredibly better. Everything looks more lush, is growing faster. Yes, got more weeds growing in the walkways, but that's kind of just what comes with doing overhead irrigation, but I'll take it because I've got better germination and crops already coming along there. Over here, we've got the greenhouse fully opened up. It's just been getting uncomfortably hot in here, and so now our aphid problem is completely gone. So I don't care that I've got this totally open. It was just a necessity because it was getting 50 degrees Celsius in here. That's just uncomfortable. Even it was getting that hot even by 10 a.m. in the morning. So we had to open it up just for our own well-being. But we've got a lot of tomato production coming along here, which is fantastic news. We've been on full stream for a while, but we're really starting to produce now. I'm gonna go check up on the other greenhouses and see how those tomatoes are doing. Roger's been doing an amazing job maintaining those. And we did a lot of pruning on them during the workshop 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna go check up on them and see how they're doing. But these tomatoes are pumping. And the cool thing about this greenhouse this winter is these tomatoes, not this winter, but going into this winter, these tomatoes will be pulled out of the ground probably by September. We'll be able to clear this greenhouse out and we're gonna plant it with other crops going into the fall. And what I'm hoping I can do is by December or maybe late November, depending on how the crop cycles in here go, is I can freeze this thing out. I want to open it up for a week when it's really cold. Like we get down to sometimes -20 in November, so I'd like to open it all up and just let it completely freeze and kill a lot of our pest problems, and then start with a winter crop from transplants at that point. But that's still kind of in development, not exactly sure how that's going to play out, but it's nice to see that we've got lots of production in this greenhouse. So I'm gonna hop on my bike and check out the other plots. First picking of goji berries. I love goji berries. This plant produces for pretty much the whole summer, like now until sometimes even as late as early October. We're picking fruit constantly. It's the best berry ever. So the big secret here is running irrigation twice a day. It's been delivering incredible results at all of the plots. So around this time of the afternoon, we're running a cycle of irrigation and it's been doing great. One thing I'm doing now, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about it in another video very soon, is I'm using the Pot Transplanter. And it has been absolutely incredible. I've been using it for about a month. I mentioned it briefly in one video a little while ago, and I said I'd talk about it again, and I will talk about it in more detail very soon. I've been shooting content for it, but I have been planting all of our Salanova with the Pot Transplanter. This stuff here was planted about 3 weeks ago. It's ready to harvest. And all these ones I planted at the end of last week, so last Friday. And it's turning an hour of work into 8 minutes of work. So it's amazing. It's totally changed the way we do things on the farm because we can get in and out and we can transplant fast. Normally it takes one person an hour to pop out the plugs and then transplant a bed of Salanova. But with the Pot Transplanter, I'm doing it in 8 minutes, and I think I can get that faster. I'm still kind of learning the tool, but it's incredible. If you guys want to know more about it, there's a link below, paperpot.co. Go check that out. We've got them for sale, and it's an incredible tool. So I'll talk more about that another time, but it's really made things a lot easier on our farm. I expect so much so that we'll be working less hours to deliver the same results. So who wouldn't like the sound of that? All right, these tomatoes are almost in production. I see some ripening action in here. Sun Gold coming along there. So these are about at least 18 inches taller since the last time I checked on them. Maybe that would have been a week and a half ago. So those ones are coming along nicely. And same thing here. Some production is about to start taking off. We got Sun Golds coming. Sun Golds are always the first ones to start, and they're actually usually the last ones to finish. They're an amazing tomato for taste and production. So things are coming along well. Over here at one of our high rotation plots, just less than a block from my house, and the irrigation has been running here during the afternoon, and this is something that I'm doing recently. If you watched my video yesterday on overhead irrigation, you might have caught a little bit of what we've been doing lately, but we've been having extremely hot days, like 38 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, really, really hot. And it puts a lot of pressure on particularly the greens, but mostly on crops that have been recently planted, direct seeded. So particularly carrots and arugula have been the worst for it. So by running the irrigation once in the afternoon, I basically shortened the whole cycle. So I've shortened all the zones on this just by about 5 minutes, but then added another time to run during the day. So it's running at noon and 8 p.m. and it's making a world of a difference on the quality of the lettuce. Crispier, more abundant, less wilting, less browning on the tips, and by far way better germination on carrots. So this has been an experiment that has worked really well. And it's not something I'm gonna have to do all summer. It's just we're in this period of extreme heat right now, and so it's something that I need to do to just keep production going and being consistent. And that is my day. I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in with my new irrigation strategy during these hot days. It's certainly working. And yes, I'm using more water, but we pay for it. And it's what's needed to deliver a consistent, healthy crop and bring in predictable yields, because we've had some periods of bad crops. We've had to turn in a number of crops that have germinated poorly to replant them. So I'd like to not keep doing that. And I'll keep you guys updated with the paper pot transplanter. These beds were planted a few days ago and they're doing really well, and so I'm very excited about this enterprise. I am doing this with Diego Fooder. We are selling these paper pot transplanters ourselves, so we're distributing out of San Diego. And if you want to check it out, check out our website, paperpot.co, and leave your questions and comments below. See you guys later.